Hi Stampers, my name is Sandy Hancock and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I've been demonstrating for a very long time, but for the last 3 years I have not made a video. About 3 years ago I started feeling a lot of pain in my head, neck, shoulders, back, and after several doctor's appointments I discovered that I had EMF, which is electromagnetic sensitivities. So I had to go 8 months with no phone and no computer. I had to move, and eventually I am feeling well. So 1.5 years later, I'm all settled, and I decided, hey, I think it might be fun to try to make a video again, even though I don't have a blog anymore because I went so long without a blog. So if you want to place an order, you can place orders at sandyhancock.stampinup.net. And then if you want to get in touch with me, you can email me at sandystamper, there's no A in the Stamper, at earthlink.net. So I saw this cute accordion fold on Tammy White's blog, and even though she didn't use the same, I totally designed mine differently using different sets, but I wanted to give her credit for the fold. So I just want you to see, this is the front. This is Playing in the Rain, of course. Oh, happy day. Here's the second fold. It's Your Birthday, and that one is from Hey Chuck, which I also love. And then the third fold, I haven't put anything here because that's where I'm going to write. And I will have to say I did use a retired die. This rectangle stitch rectangle is retired, but because the stylish shapes have stitching on it, I thought, well, I have it, I'm just going to use it. But if you don't have the stitch rectangle, you can certainly just cut a piece of white cardstock and put in there. Okay, so let's get started. First of all, I did want to show you. Yeah, this is the Playing in the Rain set. So I'm using the turtle and the little rabbit. I just love this set, it's so cute. And then also, this is how I do my sets. I have a magnetic sheet on the left and for my dies, and then my stamps are on the right. And this for me just makes it really convenient. Okay, so Playing in the Rain, let's get started. And I am going to first, oh, you know what? I think I better move my little pieces here, get them out of the way. So I've got some room to work. My circles and my little cute characters. Okay, now I do want to show you this. I hope you can see this. These are the instructions if you want to take a picture of them. I'm going to keep them here, but you may not be able to see them as well. So here are the score lines for the 11 by 4 1/4 piece of cardstock that I'm getting ready to use. This is the front flap. This is the cardstock. This is the DSP. Cardstock, DSP, cardstock, DSP. Okay, so take a picture if you'd like. And like I say, they'll be here, but I don't know if you can see them as well. So I'm going to take my scoring tool here, and I'm going to score, first of all, 2 1/2. And my second one is 3 3/4. I'm using the larger tip. There's a larger ball and a smaller ball. 6 3/4 and 8 1/4. Okay. All right, so we'll move that out of the way. And now, of course, we want to take a bone folder. Whoops. I want to take a bone folder, and when I fold this, I do the first fold back away from me and then forward, and then back away from me and forward. It was a little tricky the first time I tried folding this. Then I'm just going to use my bone folder to make sure that the scores are folded very nicely. Okay, so I'm ready to get started. Here's my base card. All right, so my first piece of cardstock is 4 by 4. And the DSP, of course, is 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. So I'm just going to see if I can get this to work. You know, this fast fuse is not really happy with me, so I'm going to revert to my dado, which listens to me better. Okay, so I'm going to put this piece nice and straight. And we'll take the second piece. The cardstock is 4 by 3.5. So the DSP is 3 3/4 by 3 1/4. Okay, get that nice and straight. Then the third piece is 4, so all the pieces are going to be 4. 3 3/4 for the DSP by 2 1/4. Okie dokie. There we go. All right, now we're going to put our pieces on. So the first piece, just going to keep a little nice little border around it. And an easier way to do this is just to flip it over like this. And you can see, okay, we're going to go to left of the fold. And then I'll just flip it over and adhere it. That's straight. Okay, then we're going to flip that one over. We're going to take the second piece and we're going to do the same thing. Flip it over. Here goes my first strip of adhesive, and then the next ones. Again, just take your time because we like for it to be straight, right? Okay, flip it again. And then the third one doesn't really hang over at all. It fits exactly on this third little piece here. Okay, so now, there we go. See how it looks from the back when you stand it up. Okay, now, my circles, as I said, are from the Stylish Shapes. The blue one this is the largest one, this is the next largest one. And then of course the white one are a little bit lower than that. Okay, so now I'm going to take, again, sorry about that, my favorite pad for clouds is my Balmy Blue. Not Balmy Blue, what am I trying to say? I am trying to say Bashful Blue. And it was around a long time ago. And this again is a retired punch, but I just love it because it has these big indentions and makes it really easy to make clouds. And I like to put clouds on certain backgrounds just for filler. And I'm going to go ahead and do this second one at the same time. It makes a difference of something being very plain or looking a little filled in and kind of cute. So of course I love it. Okay, so then I'm just going to add the circles onto the larger circles. And then we're going to look at our characters. Okay, now I will say this first circle, I'm going to go ahead and put on dimensionals. I'll put on 3, that should be plenty. And add it to the front. And I'm going to put it right in the middle of that front flap. Okay, come on people. All right, so right in the middle of the front flap. Okay, now on the second one, I'm going to take a stamp from a different set. It's called Hey Chuck, and it says, "It's your birthday." So I'm going to stamp it at the top. It's your birthday. And then I'm going to proceed to add it to the second flap. Okay. Now let me show you a little trick about this second one. Okay, remember, if I put it in the center like this, look what's going to happen. It's going to show, and I don't like mine to show. So I'm going to push it all the way over to the edge of the DSP. And see, now it doesn't show. Okay, perfect. All right, and then my third little piece, it's the same thing. I don't want it to show, so I'm going to put it, let's see if that works, all the way to the edge of the DSP. Ooh, no, I've got to go over a little tiny bit more. Let's see if that works. Yes, okay. So just work with it and see what is going to work so that nothing shows from the front, unless you like yours to show. Some people like theirs to show. I just happen to not like that. Okay, so my first character is going to be the little rabbit, and I have mostly colored him in, but I wanted to show you what I'm doing. I'm simply taking my yellow daffodil, dark marker, and then I'm going back with just a little bit of light pumpkin pie because he needs a little bit of definition here. And you don't really even have to do much with that. For the pink, I took this marker, the light, oops, wrong side, light bubble bath, and just colored in his ears, put a little circle under his eye, feet and hands a little bit. Okay, now I'll show you a little trick that I do to create a cardboard character. I don't always like to use dimensionals, even though I often use dimensionals, I just did. But if you cut 3 of whatever you're working with, you've created a pretty cute little cardstock character. And it has dimension, but you don't have to have it as high as dimensionals will take it. Okay, so I'm just gonna lightly put this on. And then my Oh Happy Day, I also cut this out, and you notice I pulled it to one end. This is the Stylish Shapes dies too, but I pulled it to one end because see what I'm gonna do here? I just want it sticking out like that, so I don't need the entire die. So I think I'll just turn it around and cut it off about like that. And then I'm just going to lift up my cardstock character a little bit, reposition him. Okay, there we go. Super cute. And then I'm going to take, see if I can find scissors. I forgot to get them out. Why is it that you always forget something? Here's a little pair of scissors. Okay. For me, some reason, my Take-A-Pick, which I love, does not work so well on these. So I end up chasing them around, which is not fun. Okay. Maybe I'm just going to use my fingers. I'm going to put one here. Then I'm going to put the little one here. Okay, now we're ready to work on our turtle. Our turtle is already put together. And so I'm going to do exactly the same thing. I'm going to create 3 layers because it just makes them so cute. It really is kind of, whoops, I'm making a mess here. Kind of like a cardstock little character. Okay, so now we're going to add him to the card. So we'll flip the first one over, add this, it's your birthday, and then I'm going to take, you could use a little one or a big one. I'm going to use the medium one and put it right inside the flower. Okay, is that super cute or what? Okay, now I'm going to show you 6 more designs that I've made with this idea. Okay, so the first one I'm going to show you is from Share a Milkshake. And the way I've done the white is I stamped it with Versamark, put clear embossing powder on it, and heated it. So I did that for the ice cream. Second layer, it's the same. And you'll notice, again, you guys don't shoot me, this looked like a 50s thing. So I pulled out this die that has these little dots on it. They look kind of 50-ish, and put that on the circles. And then put a little spoon, which is so cute, in the back. So that's that one. Here's another of the milkshake, just a different color. This is the lemon lime twist. Added some rhinestones there. So basically I did the same thing, just using a different color scheme. Oh, I added hearts there. Kind of fun. Okay. All right, so then here's one of my favorites. Hey Chuck. I grew up on a farm for a few years when I was little, and so my dad always had roosters. So too bad my dad's in heaven. I would love to send him this card. So it's your birthday with the little cake, super cute, and just use the Cajun Craze and Daffodil Delight to color him in. And then you've got something to crow about. Come on, it doesn't get any cuter than this. And then had to get that little guy in there. Super cute, huh? Okay, and these papers, by the way, these are from the, oh gosh, I constantly forget what they are. Here they are. They are called Gingham, Glorious Gingham. Okay, so Glorious Gingham. That was this blue that I just used for Playing in the Rain was Glorious Gingham too. Okay, now here, you know how each color family has a package of DSP that goes with it, 6x6? This is the Real Red, and this is Apple Harvest. Okay, and notice I put clouds in the back of that one too. You can hardly see them, but I still like them. The Greatest Gift is a Good Friend. Now this is all one straight stamp, so I just put tape over half of it, inked it, pulled off the tape, and stamped The Greatest Gift. Then I cleaned it, then I taped The Greatest Gift, inked Is a Good Friend, pulled off the tape, and stamped Is a Good Friend. That's how you do that. And then this is one of the little stamps in that set that I thought is pretty cute. Okay, oh, and then I almost forgot, on the back, I put this apple, which I love, but it was too small for the front. I tried it on the front and I thought, no, too small. Okay, all right, 2 more. Okay, this one is from Beautiful Balloons, and I love this paper, and the stars are out of that particular die set. Then the second one is Lemon Lolly and Mauve, and then I put those cute little ties there. Okay, and then the last one is from Wildlife Wonder. This would be a great one for a guy. So Sending Birthday Wishes to a Great Guy. And there you go. And this paper is from Earth and Elegance, I believe is the name of that paper. So anyway, here's my Playing in the Rain again. Thank you so much for joining me. I really have enjoyed making this video again, and I hope you'll email me and connect with me. And I look forward to seeing you the next time I make a video. All right, have a great day. Bye.